Hey, this is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's August 10th, 2026. Looking out at the mid-level water vapor map, we have high pressure still pretty much over us with a little bit of a bump coming our way. Some some moisture's working our way up to the left of this high, and that's not going to really make it into Idaho today because we have this still have this dry band of air. But that will all change this coming Wednesday, Thursday. We have moisture coming into the area. It looks like it could be pretty significant compared to how we've been. We have red flag warnings all around us to the south and east, and that is mostly because of the afternoon winds and low humidity. Humidities are going to be in the single digits to teens, and wind gusts are going to be up to 25 miles per hour, 30 miles per hour in the Snake River Plain, more so in the 20s in the Central Mountains. Air quality this morning is looking much better than it has been in the low ends of the moderate zone. And looking out throughout the day, it does look like we're going to have periods of smoke. This is looking at 8 a.m. So a little bit of smoke in the air, but then it's going to clear out as soon as those winds pick up this afternoon and set back in for the evening with a little bit of smoke. Looks like very much like pockets of smoke compared to how it has been. So it does look like it's going to be better than how it was. Looking at the fires in the area, one interesting thing I picked up on the big grass fire, it looks like they might have done some overnight burn operations. If you look at the hot spots that came up on the satellite, they're very distinct in these linear positions. And if we zoom in a little bit more, they are alongside roads. So I didn't realize this, but Saturday with those winds, it made like a 60,000 acre run. And it looks like they're really trying to get ahead of this fire and put in some burns and try to get rid of those fuels ahead of the main fire. So it looks like we had that going on the south edge. Hopefully they'll get that under wraps. Do have cooler weather in the forecast and rain. So let's get into that a little bit more. Today is going to be 92, 90 tomorrow, and then we are going to drop into the 70s. What could that be? And looking at the 500 millibar chart, you can see the big area of high pressure we're currently in, but there is this little sag here that's going to be a low pressure system moving through on Thursday. That's going to open up the gates for monsoonal moisture to pick up and come around this high that's going to be in the southeast and bring monsoonal moisture into our area. Also, there is a cyclone that looks like is forming and could be heading up towards Hawaii, so we'll kind of keep an eye on that, even though it's not in the central mountains. Kind of interesting how much hurricane activity is over here with El Nino this year. And with that opening up the gates, we have a couple systems coming down the barrel through the pipeline here of moisture into the area over the next week. So it does look like we're going to be above normal for precip. I'm going to show you how much. So this is Wednesday, Thursday into Thursday afternoon. We start getting about 1 to 2/10 of an inch, which is like crazy amounts of rain compared to how it's been. And it looks like it might continue into Friday afternoon. And the Boulder White Cloud areas could be picking up over 1/2 inch of rain in sections, and then a couple tenths around that. So pretty exciting as that. We'll see how that pans out as we get closer to it.